On the 25th of May, we are going to be asked to vote on the 8th Amendment to our Constitution. Repealers would like us to think of this as a vote for progress, a vote for modernity, and a vote for women. In reality, we are being asked to sanction the removal of the right to life of the unborn child. The 8th Amendment provides the unborn child with the right to life equal to that of the mother. This is our chance to show the world that we know the true meaning of the word equality, equality of opportunity. We need to vote no to protect the 8th Amendment and to provide the unborn child with that most basic opportunity, the opportunity to come into the world in the first place, the opportunity to be born. Repealers speak of choice. Well, I say speak. In reality, they shout, they shriek, they hiss about choice. They are angry, they are bitter, and they are full of venom. They slap signs on our pro-life posters, saying things like, "Stop policing people's bodies," and "Vote yes for a woman's right to choose." It is not a woman's right to choose the death of a little baby. Of course, every woman is perfectly entitled to do whatever she wants with her own body. Her own body. When a woman is pregnant, there are two bodies now. Being pregnant is not just something that is happening to you. It is another human being, growing, living, developing, existing, alive. Death of an innocent human being is not a choice anyone is entitled to make. Repealers really want to speak about choice? Then fine. Every woman who finds herself pregnant, no matter what the circumstances, is perfectly entitled to make a choice. Parent or don't parent. I'm an adopted child myself. My birth mother chose not to parent me, and that's okay, because that was her choice to make. Adoption in this country was seen for many years as a hush-hush, shameful thing. But adoption has come such a long way, in the last 10 years even. A woman can choose to place her child in a closed adoption if she does not want any further contact, or an open adoption or semi-open adoption if she wants some contact. You cannot choose to kill a child because you are unable or don't want to parent them. As a mother, I know what it is to feel the unborn child kick and stretch and wake and sleep, and even have hiccups. When I was pregnant with my now 3-year-old, he constantly had hiccups in the womb. We used to joke that he would be born hiccuping. I have a little video of my bump moving up and down when I was pregnant with him. And then I have a video of him only hours old, and he's hiccuping away in that video. It's the same child in both of those videos. That little bump, that unborn child, that newborn baby, that little boy, is the same 3-year-old that I tuck into bed each night. He's the same 3-year-old that likes to sing and dance and run and laugh and play with his little brother. He was a human being then in the womb, and he is a human being now. How can we say that abortion is okay at 12 weeks but not at 13 weeks? How can we judge the right to life on the basis of development? If that's the case, we may as well say that my 3-year-old, well, he deserves to be alive, but not my 1-year-old. He's not a human being, not a person, not really, not yet, but he is. A 12-week-old fetus is a baby. Killing babies is wrong. If we repeal the 8th, babies will be killed, and not just up until 12 weeks. All a woman needs say is that she fears for her health, and she will be given an abortion up until 6 months. A woman in a crisis pregnancy should be given help, she should be given support, she should be told that she is strong and she can get through this. She should be given the help to get through this. Adoption is not something that women in crisis pregnancies see as a choice that they can make at the moment. Repealers tell them that abortion is simpler, quicker, easier, less traumatic. Imagine carrying a child for 9 months and then giving it away to someone else. Imagine being a child, ripped from its mother's womb, its safe place, left to die, struggling for breath in a cold metal pan. Imagine the guilt and regret knowing you did that to your child. Abortion hurts women too. Women regret their abortions. They are told they don't regret them, that they are just made to feel guilty by people like me who say extreme things like the unborn child is a human being. But they do regret them, and they do feel guilty. Abortion clinics in the UK take advantage of vulnerable women. They take their money and they coldly and callously murder their children. They hurt women and they kill their children. We do not want that here. Ireland, the Irish people, we are well liked around the world. We are known for being a kind, decent, well-meaning people. We don't like to complain, and sure isn't everything grand? Except it isn't. Not anymore. Everything is not grand. Now is the time we need to stand together, We need to be strong, we need to be brave, and we need to fight for what we know is right. There are so many pro-lifers, but they are afraid to speak up, afraid to be shouted down by angry, forceful people. But we need to stand up for the right to life of the unborn child. Our government want us to repeal. They want to strip the unborn child of its constitutional right to life. They want us to give them the power to enact whatever kind of legislation they choose. Yes, they have proposed legislation, but it will not take a vote, a referendum, or any consultation with the Irish people to change that legislation. We need to vote no on May the 25th to protect the constitutional right to life of the unborn child. We need to vote no to protect our future Irish women and our future Irish men. We need to vote no to protect the right to life of the unborn child.